Hey, welcome back everyone, I'm JayborinoPlays, and this is Vortex of the Void, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. We're heading into the third mission. I just got an update today from the map maker. Apparently this campaign now is fully voice acted, which is great for me. I don't have to read everything, and it looks like Titus has a bit of a graphical update here on the mission launcher, so let's get right into it. The fourth mission was also released, so I would expect to be playing that next week. The Ally Strike. Zeratul forces will help you mount offensive attacks against the enemy, but won't help you defend your own base. Okay, that's fine with me. I think I can handle defending, and then when Zeratul pushes out, I assume I'm going to want to support him so we get some extra free units. I've really enjoyed this campaign so far. Again, it's not too often you see too much Protoss love, or really Zerg love for that matter, in custom campaigns, so it's really nice. It's refreshing to get some changes, not to mention the Protoss have some new custom units and have some changes. So overall, I'm really happy with this campaign so far, and I'm excited to see how it ends. Now, like I said, next week I'll probably be doing the fourth mission of this. I don't know when the rest of the campaign is going to be released, but there are two new missions for Oriel and Eclipse that I'd like to get to. There's actually a bunch of different campaigns that I've been reached out by map makers asking me to play, so I actually have quite a lot more on my docket for Starcraft 2, so I might go back to my 3 uploads a week of Starcraft 2 instead of just the 2. I had to cut back because, frankly, I didn't have as much to record as I used to. I was running out of stuff. I got to stretch it out, because if I play it all at once, I'm going to run out of uploads. I don't want that to happen. Also, Starcraft Insurrection is coming to an end, so I might, roll that back, and as I move into Starcraft Retribution, I might do that 2 days a week instead of 3. Okay, here we go.
We must make contact with the Executor. Every second spent in idle brings us closer to our doom. We mustn't delay.
Oh, we're getting Dragoons.
The Temple Guardians of the Silent Tower under their control. We have to destroy their base and secure the tower for our cause.
I do like the new voice acting. It's much easier to understand. I think the filter over the voice helps quite a bit. And again, I'm excited about Dragoons. I like this model. It's certainly not the mass recall model. It's different. I always like to see the different takes on Dragoons from different map makers. And we'll see what the official Blizzard one's going to be soon as well.
The Temple Guardians have seized control of the Silent Tower. It will be an arduous task, but we have to reclaim it if we are to stop Malzar's plans.
Antaro Tassadar TVs. As you know, we face two foes on this battlefield. Our fallen brothers and the Zerg. My warriors will keep the Zerg forces at bay while you focus on securing the tower.
I appreciate your help, Zeratul. I hope this tower is worth it.
Okay, cool. So let's check this out. We've got Zeratul. Your ally in this mission can help you with pushing the enemies down. Surround Protoss in a shield of energy, absorbing incoming damage lasts 10 seconds, or until it has absorbed 3 damage. That's a new ability for Protoss. And Dragoons, ranged defensive unit. Okay, well, first things first, let's get some probes going. And I'm playing on normal still. I feel like I could probably bump the difficulty up, but I like to be able to take the time at the beginning of the mission to kind of show off this different stuff. Increases damage against structures by 5. Interesting. So these kind of seem like Stalkers. They do more versus armored, but they do more against structures, so we might actually want to bring them in. Granted, Immortals do a lot versus armored, and all structures are armored, I believe, so maybe Immortals are still the way to go. Granted, Dragoons can attack air. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, and is my game speed all the way up? It is, so we can make warp gates already. We have that upgrade. Okay, I feel like my in-game sound is a little quieter than normal. It might be my headset.
Our scouts have located the Guardians' anti-air batteries. If we destroy them, our orbital ships will be able to send in reinforcements.
That sounds great. So we'll get free reinforcements, assuming we can push those down. So Protoss, you've got this new ability. What's going on here? Psi Shield. Also the Psionic Lance. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's see what happens. If I do it twice, and then it goes on cooldown, so I assume maybe I can store up to 2 charges at once. I should keep that in mind. I just used it up, but I wanted to make sure what that was. I want to make sure I use his Psi Shield as well. Titus having some real good abilities still. So good. All right, so I should probably let's get some more Dragoons. Why not? I say we're gonna make Dragoons and Stalkers this mission, because what a cool combination of stuff. Let's get those ground weapons right away. Keep making more probes, and I want to look for an expansion right away. Okay, and we're out of money. So I need to throw up cannons as soon as possible. They might attack from both directions here. So, I mean, Tidus, incredibly good for defending because she has area of effect spells. So I'm not too concerned. I'm actually going to put my pylons, or I'm going to put my cannons behind the pylons that exist, just to make the enemy work for it a little bit, you know? All right, come on up here. And, you know, just because this is, it says 27 based on the number of mineral patches, but we might actually be able to have more probes just to fully saturate this, because these patches are farther away, so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. I'm excited to see how these Dragoons work. It looks like they actually have, like, a front. They have a, like, a little cockpit.
Sense a very strange presence coming from the ancient guardian. I believe that if you can locate this guardian, it will stir our forces. We tarry too long.
Okay, and find the ancient guardian. Okay, so there's a few different things we can do here, and they're, it looks like they're all highlighted. Mutalisks. Are those mutalisks? Those are mutalisks. Why are there mutalisks on this map? I don't like it. I'm not saying I don't like the design. I'm saying that I wouldn't have expected mutalisks on this map. Interesting. So I guess we haven't seen Zerg yet on this in this campaign, have we? Or am I completely mistaken? We haven't seen Zerg. It's been all Protoss v Protoss so far. Okay, so let's make some Stalkers. We're gonna make some. So those do 10 damage. Dragoons do 13, but they shoot slower, don't they? Only slightly slower. I'm thinking Dragoons though. A cooler unit, a unique unit, so I'm going to be focusing on making those. Let's get some cannons back here. If we're facing Mutalisks, we only need... Well, 3 cannons is still a lot. That's 450 minerals, but theoretically that's enough. So there goes Zeratul. Assuming we can defend ourselves for long enough, we should be fine. Tidus will slowly get her health back, and we need more... I mean, certainly we just need more gateways at this point, so or warp gates, if you will. So let's throw those down. Let's actually get some more pylons here. And then we'll get another gateway, maybe up in this area. Perfect. So we got a 4-gate going. We can make Immortals, no Colossi. I actually like that choice just because... I mean, they may unlock later in the campaign, but I feel like Colossi, especially against AI, it just makes it a little too easy. And that's my opinion. You can disagree, but I think making a lot of Colossi... The only thing that prevents Colossi from making things a little too easy is that it... is that they don't, what am I thinking? I don't even remember what I was going to say. It makes things easy against the AI with Colossi because they don't specifically counter them. I forgot my train of thought there because I was being attacked. Maybe I'll remember it here in like a minute, but for now, just pretend like you knew what I was going to say. Know what I mean, not what I say. And let's throw down some extra cannons here. And it seems like they're only attacking from this direction. I would love to push out just a little bit to see if there's like another base we can take. We definitely want to push in this direction to destroy the anti-air crystal pretty soon. But finding an extra base, maybe right down here, would be excellent. Absolutely excellent. That's a Colossi. So let's back up. Let's attack. Let's hit the Archon with a... Oh, so her W instantly kills Archons because it immediately destroys all shields. That's really, really good. Okay, so we may even need another probe here. Probably not. Really, I think I could just use some more cannons for defense, because as we push out, I have to make sure that I have enough stuff at home. So, start getting some Dragoons, some Zealots. I'm going to have to get that Citadel of Adun. We'll see if there's any upgrades for Dragoons.
The hive cluster is well fortified. Clearing this place will not be easy.
Come on, Zeratul. So it seems like we are actually primarily against Zerg. I didn't expect that. Okay, let's get my Citadel. I might want to throw down an extra cannon here just in case. I don't want to be away from my base and just get totally screwed. Granted, I could always leave Tidus at home. She's so good when you're attacking, though. We need more, maybe more Immortals. Those would be really good against the Colossi that they have. And really just finding another base seems like we would really need it. We've got some gas. Let's throw down some sentries here. Now we're getting attacked from this direction. All right, let's just nuke that Immortal down real quick. And my cannons up here are actually going to help against these attacks that they have going on in this direction. So that's actually really good. All right, do we have anything that we can get at the Citadel? We don't. Do my Stalkers have Blink? They do have Blink. And it looks like Barrage is not on autocast anymore, which I actually kind of like. I do really like these Dragoon models, and I like how it's apparent that there's like a cockpit, because in older Dragoons, I never knew where the person was. They just, like, looked like weird mechanical spiders, and there was supposed to be Kali Zealot remains in there somewhere, and it never made sense where they were. And now that there's, like, a small cockpit, it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these Ravagers, because I think they're cool. And let's go and push out here, keep doing some damage. I see some Vespene there. That'll be it's always a good thing to get. So we need more cannons here, just a couple, just enough to draw the enemy into them so that my other cannons can still hit them. We actually lost one up here too that was defending me against the Mutalisk. So let's do this. And Titus, get ready to restore energy, or shields. The Zealots are going to die. Bratis, you're doing great. Go ahead and use your fatty shield, even though it's a little too late. But, you know, wiping this stuff out, there's nothing bad about wiping out some of the enemy production. I will say that. Granted, I'm not sure if they were even building out of it. Zeratul, are you even making any progress here? It's kind of hard to tell. Stalker's moving a little too quick. I like the crashed carrier doodad right there.
This looks like a perfect place for an expansion. We must establish a base here.
Okay, they have a lot of stuff here. Bratis, use your thing. Use your little leap. He's gonna die for sure. We can resummon him, keep in mind. Alright, he's getting healed now. Titus, keep nuking. Actually, go ahead and recharge shields. And we somehow managed to push through here. We need to focus down this carrier. Bratis still gonna die. Okay, and let's wipe out this base before they rebuild too much. They have another Colossi. Alright, attack that. Actually lift it, because Bratis again is gonna die unless we do something. Random Void Ray, so let's get some Stalkers. Oh god, not enough pylons, really. It's because we're losing some up here in the front. So let's just throw down a group here, and then we'll make more, Oh, I should have used Barrage. That's what I should have done. We'll make some more cannons behind this cluster of stuff. Okay, we're still alive here. Bratis is dead. We can resummon him, though. That's not a problem. So let's do that, and we can chrono boost him out, I assume. Very, very cool. So let's take this out slowly. Stop them from being able to rebuild as well. So the bases are pretty heavily fortified here. So that's why I'm going to be a little more hesitant before pushing out. I definitely want to go and take out that anti-air cannon over here. Actually, could I build that a little closer? I know it's not perfect. It's not within the little lines as perfectly as some people would like. I'm actually really sorry, because I know how that probably bothers some people. Let's get some more Dragoons. And we just need more. I think we just need more. It was Bratis back? I thought I heard him. Where'd he go? Oh, he just kind of ran in there because that's where my probes were rallied. Okay, throw these down. Would you just lay off? Stop it. All right, get in there. Bratis, do your little leap thing. Do it again. Oh, I love it. Okay, use your little shield thing, too. Just got to use his abilities. That's the big thing here. Okay, so once we get that expansion up, that will be really, really helpful, and then we can just save up our cash, and we'll be in just fine shape. So probe, go ahead and lay this down. Oh, they have more stuff over here. Nuke these. What are these? Beam cannons. Those look awesome. Okay, Titus, you're doing fine. Recharge your own shields as well as your allies. These beam cannons are really interesting. Let's actually back up and kill this pylon. Just to depower it. I wish I could build those. Those are really neat. I don't really understand what they do, but they seem pretty cool. Okay. And we're just going to need more probes. I'm actually going to transfer a bunch because we're getting mined out here pretty quickly. And we did save some of these sentries, which is great, because I could certainly use those. Again, the shield recharge that they have is so good. I could use force field, but I really think the shield recharge is much more beneficial. I'm going to need a lot more zealots if I actually want to be pushing out with Bratis. Okay, so we're transferring. I think I pulled a probe off of gas, so let's just chrono boost out a bunch more probes. Perfect. And let's go ahead and hotkey my second Nexus. Okay, the question is, will they attack over here? I could leave Titus here just in case. We have a decent-sized force at home. I want to be getting out some Immortals because they are so good, especially with Titus's ability to be able to restore shields. I mean, you restore immortal shields, that's worth way more than pretty much any other shield restoration, for sure. Alright, get in there, get in there. It's constant attacks over on this side. It's not a huge deal, but we are losing cannons, which we paid money for, keep in mind. Bratis, excellent against Immortals, for sure. I mean, yeah, let him take the hits, because Immortals aren't doing full damage against him. Okay, so I'm gonna keep making cannons up in this direction. We're only on +1, unfortunately. It seems like they're leaving this base alone almost entirely. Again, I'm pretty sure to be saturated we'd need more than 3 on each of these gas, but I really don't want to use more of my cash, and I need minerals right now for sure. So now that I have 2 bases, it should come pretty quick. Let's grab a second immortal so that we can be ready to push out. And the question is, what do I want to leave at home? Because pushing with Tidus again is excellent, but leaving her at home just seems really helpful because of the stun and nuke that she has. What I could do is push down here to the left and hopefully get rid of whatever base is pushing out against me constantly. So what do I want? I think really we just want some more zealots, and I actually want more warp gates. So let's throw those down, and because I want to be making more en masse as I get better income, and I need to find another place. I'm going to take this stuff home. I feel like if they haven't attacked this base yet, they're not going to. I will throw down a couple cannons just to delay in case they do attack. And I don't really know what's down here. But the fact that they attacked up here after this base was already laid down makes me think that maybe they'll just sort of leave it alone. We will see. We will see. So, zealots, they look cool, but I'm only really making them so that Bratis doesn't run in and get himself murdered like crazy. Let's see. Get back to mining. We're going to be pretty much fully saturated here. Alright, get on up there, guys. Get on up there. And I don't think I even really need to use her abilities here. You know what I'm going to do? I think I have enough. Let's go ahead and turn these into gateways, and let's make Dragoons. More Dragoons, because they're cool. And maybe more of those Ravagers. And I heard Mutalisks. We're going to have to rebuild some of these cannons, unfortunately. So, Stalkers. Turn on Barrage. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That's really good for defending specifically against Mutalisks. I want to make more Ravagers as well because, again, they're cool units. And the Immortals look neat. It's just all these units sort of serve the same purpose. But I like the Ravagers because of the bounce. And the enemy bases are so heavily defended. They have so much that the bounce, I think, is really beneficial because they have a lot of units that is bouncing between, basically. Anything new that I make, I'm going to leave at home. Because I am afraid that the enemy will attack me and kind of flank me here. Alright, look out, Stalker. Bratis, do your little zappy thing. Use your shield. We're going to run you out again. Dragoons, get up there. Help defend against the Void Rays. It's nice to have something else that's anti-air at this point. So these beam things, they do a lot more versus armored. Those do a lot of damage. Okay, so let's wipe this out. This is basically, it's a pylon that's pointed to the side. I like it, though. All right, we should get some stuff. Help has arrived. Give me something. Did I miss? Oh, there we go. Yeah, give me the Void Ray. Can we make Void Rays? Can I make a Stargate? Let's check. We can't. Okay, so we want to keep those kind of safe. And let's just make some Zealots to help us defend here because I'm sure there's an Immortal in there. God damn it. I need my cannons to attack the Void Rays. Alright, so this is unfortunate. I should have made Stalkers. Tidus, get up there. Just go ahead and nuke them. Just nuke them. Never mind. I had Bratis on my primary attack group. Okay, so let's start going in this direction.
Our window is short.
See if we can just start cleaning this map out. We've got a lot of stuff here. Getting some Zealots in there to support Bratis. And let's make some more Ravagers. Oh, and I am supply block. We're on track to get to 200 very, very soon. Okay, we've got another Immortal. Don't get stuck. So you guys come on down here. And which direction do I want to push? I'm sort of just going right down the middle here, getting rid of some of these random units that are in the middle of the map. Just to kind of give myself some space. I really do like these Dragoon models, I have to emphasize. I like the Mass Recall models, but I also like these models. These, I like the legs. I like the little armor plates over the leg parts. It's very, very neat. Alright, so we're pushing into the front here, so let's, Tidus, go ahead and restore shields to my Zealots. Okay, and you know what, Tidus, I'm going to hotkey you to 1 because I want to be able to use your abilities when I absolutely need them. I'm going to push towards this other anti-air tower. See if we can find any enemy bases on the way. So the goal is to destroy the Protoss base, but there's also a Zerg base, and Zeratul, I assume, is keeping them busy. I kind of feel like at this point, at this point. It seems like Zeratul being in this mission is sort of pointless. Now, I don't want to say that lightly, because I don't know if maybe that will change. I'm checking over here to see... let's warp in Zealots. And I should have known better to just leave without leaving stuff at home. Okay, so let's continue. I'd love to get more sentries, too. Okay, so this is unfortunate. We're going to need more stuff. And we have fucking Mutalisks in the back here. Okay, so we're going to have to send some stuff home. So you guys go home. Let's see, are my warp gates up? They are. So let's make... You know what? Let's make more Zealots at this point because they just have Stalkers and Zealots left. So Probe, you look out. Hey, get in there. No slacking. I'm just dumping money on these cannons. I don't like doing that, but I am. I guess Zealots, you kind of hang out at home, and I'll reinforce you. And we have a lot more stuff up there. So what is happening down here? I could not pay attention at all. We seem fine. Where's Bradis? Is he even in here? He's dead. Okay. I'm unsurprised. I'm unsurprised that he's dead. We'll go ahead and queue him up again. And we have some Vespene up there I want to swing up and get. These actually do shoot, though. They actually look pretty cool when they're firing. I'm going to kill this one probably too quick before it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's a cool custom cannon model. Alright, we're getting some more stuff. I like it. And more Void Rays. We lost one of the ones that we had. Or was that one already there? I'm not really sure. Guys, come on up here. We'll get this Vespene and we'll keep pushing. Yes, Zeratul! Zeratul finally making some headway. Oh my god. Why do they have an Omegalisk in their base? Why is that there? Lord. Okay, yeah, and they've left this base almost entirely alone. Alright, Zealots. Alright, Zealots. Get in there. The enemy is 0-0, I'm 1-1, so I do have a slight advantage over them. And I have a lot of money right now, but I am going to be supply blocked again. So let's throw down more pylons. Make a bit of, like, a big pylon farm here. Get 2 more warp gates and more immortals once we can afford them. All this stuff is stuck. Can I not? I am Don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. All right, good. You can make it. So let's grab my other stuff. We're going to head down here towards the last anti-air crystal. And I have my robotics bay facility hotkeyed, so actually let's change the hotkey there. Okay, so who's going to run into enemies first? That's the big question. Let's just go ahead and group up here. Let's just go ahead and group up here. I don't want my people going in the wrong directions. So there's the last anti-air cannon, and that's where we're going first. Then here's where the Guardian is. No, that's the Spire. Find the Ancient Guardian. It could be anywhere, really. I might use my Void Rays to kind of scout that out. I just realized that it's find where it is. It's not on the map. So I have to be a little more active, I suppose, in searching. You know what? It might be in the Zerg base. I might want to go destroy that Zerg base just to see if the Guardian is in there. I like this big Archon tower. That's really cool looking. Okay, cool. No problem. What's going on over here? Ah, yes, Zeratul. Yes, Zeratul. Stop them from attacking me. Okay, perfect. And I think I have enough cannons that I'm in good shape. So here comes another Immortal. And let's push in here. Let's use... No, wait. Let's use Shield Restore. And let's use Shield Restore again. And we're just going to be attacking here. Dragoons get up there and hit the carrier. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. It seems like they're definitely doing more than Stalkers in this case. I don't really have any Stalkers, though, at this point to tell. Right, let's keep pushing. Restore shields. Oh, God, that shield restore is just so good. It's so good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our last group of reinforcements. Perfect.
More blades have come to join the fight.
Okay, Void Ray, why don't you just go all the way around here and we can look for the Ancient Guardian. There's no, like, secret spot that I may have missed around here. It doesn't seem like it. It might be in the middle there. So that Void Ray is going up there. What I can do is, you know what, I can make an Observer, actually. So let's do that. Observer, check all down in this direction. And I thought I saw... What's this little dot on the map? I can't see it. It's like just off the edge of the map, and I wonder if that's something I should know what it is. Oh, okay, that's a Zerg base. That's unfortunate.
Harmonize.
Well, I'm gonna go in this direction. Let's see if we can even get down there. Oh wait, is this the Ancient Guardian? Is this part of the Ancient Guardian, or I don't know. Let's go figure it out. There is an invisible bridge here. I'm not sure how I would have found that otherwise. What is this?
The threads of fate lie bare.
I don't know what this is, but it's cool looking. Okay, let's keep checking here. There's another enemy base. You guys get over here, keep attacking. And I guess let's push into the Zerg base. I don't have to, but I really want to see if I can find the Ancient Guardian, unless this is it.
Let us begin.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. No problem. See you trying to trick me. I really had hoped that that would be the Ancient Guardian. I'm killing this Zerg base, though. Who knows? Who knows if this is where we're going to find the Ancient Protector, Guardian, whatever. Assholes have, burrowed Ultralisks all over the place. Alright, let's go. And, shields. And shields. Oh my god. That's like all I have to focus on in terms of micro when I push in. And I don't really need to use it again. I'll just let her get her shields back. And those Dragoons do really good against structures. They do extra damage versus structures. Let's just go ahead and restore shields here for good measure. Zealot, no! Oh god, okay. Dragoon, you're probably dead. Restore shields! Oh my god, it's so good! It's so good! We're gonna lose all of our Zealots here without a doubt. I'm not sure if I was supposed to be able to push into this base or not, but again, I wanna find that Ancient Protector thing, so that's what we're doing. Okay, and we could make more units, but I don't really have to, and I kinda wanna save my money to see exactly what I need my money for. Probably should get some more Stalkers. Okay, Bradis, are you still at home? You are. I left him. And we're getting mined out, though. That's another reason why I have to be a little more judicial with the money that I'm spending, because in case we run completely out of money, we are going to have to actually spend what we have and not be able to have our money reimbursed, basically. So let's destroy this base, and... Alright, Bradis is here to defend, and as I slowly build more of a defending force, I'm going to make some Stalkers now. I like being diversified in this campaign. We just want to make sure that... I don't know, I guess Stalkers are pretty diverse, which is why I feel pretty comfortable building them. Alright, leave those Overlords alone, who cares? Is this the Ancient Protector? Oh, this looks like it. Yeah, it is! Give it to me!
Well done, TDs. The acquisition of this ancient guardian holds unite our forces.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so everybody come back in this direction. We have no more income, so we're going to have to come down here and take this Zerg base, and then I'm going to kill this, and then we're going to push down, and Yes, Zeratul, kill the Omegalisk! This is your chance! Oh, is he going to get it? It's going to be close. It's not going to do full damage against that... Yes! It's not going to do full damage versus the Immortals. Do I want to come and kill this Zerg base? Do I need to? I feel like killing this Zerg base would allow Zeratul to support me as I push out. Titus, are you over here? Did you go the wrong way? You went the wrong way, so I can't restore shields, but this is fine. I'm taking quite a lot longer than I need to for this mission, without a doubt, but I'm having a great time just slowly wiping this map. You know, I want to point out that I give credit to the map maker for doing Zeratul's voice, or doing their best with Zeratul's voice. And you saw it in Subjection 2. They did voice acting for Artanis. And, you know, I understand it's an easy target for somebody like, that doesn't sound like Zeratul. Well, of course it doesn't. It's not the voice actor, but, you know, I commend the map makers who do it, because it's a challenge to try to imitate already existing stuff. All right, we've got this Ancient Protector, and I'd love to get in there, but I am kind of blocked here. Charge shields. Just push in here. Those beam cannons not going to do as good against my Zealots. Everybody move up. Alright, Titus, restore shields. And Zealots destroy that Colossus. Why do I always make it plural when there's only one? And we're getting some free money here too. This is good. So, the creep is gone, so we can take this base very easily. And let's go take the credit for Zeratul's hard work. And here he comes, sending a paltry force. Might as well support him. I'm glad that his base isn't attacked, because for a second I thought maybe we'd have to defend him too. I'm like, Zeratul, you're more of a liability. You could have just let me have your base. Look how many probes he's got in there. Come on, Zeratul, give me Give me these minerals. If you're not going to use them, you should let me have them. Alright, you know what? Let Zeratul go first. Let Zeratul go first. We'll follow up with the big Ancient Protector, alright? Get in there, Zeratul. I'm going to get probably attacked by enemy Protoss, and I don't really have anything at home. So let's make... I guess let's make Stalkers and a couple Sentries, because we actually have a lot of gas. Move in, don't get bottlenecked on the ramp. And we have a lot of stuff here, so let's blink and use Barrage. Oh my god, that's so cool. Did you see how fast they shot? That was awesome. Alright, so we took out this Zerg base, which means that Zeratul will actually be able to support us, which is fantastic, because as we push into the enemy Protoss base, I'm sure they're going to have Colossi, they're going to have carriers, it's going to be a pain in the ass, so... Okay. Looking good. So we've wiped pretty much the whole map.
Cluster is no more. Now we can focus our forces on those Guardians.
I will be honest, I'm not 100% clear on who we're fighting here. So these are the Temple Guardians. Are they with Malzar? I'm just not really sure exactly what's going on here. Blink away. Use Barrage, use Barrage. Very cool. Okay. So we can remake these, and now that we've got all of this, we've got a whole other base we can take. We can take this base over here. Zeratul, you better be coming and helping me, buddy. So we're going to start moving down in this direction. We're going to warp in. Let's just get a bunch of those Ravagers. They're so cool. They are so cool. We get a Sentry. Come on down in this direction. It's been 40 minutes in-game. Again, this is probably the longest I spent on one of these missions, but because it's a big map, and I'm really taking my time, this might be another situation where we just kind of let Zeratul go in and take the heat. We've got Tidus to restore shields.
Let us begin.
I mean, we can kill their Ancients real quick, so don't worry about that, Zeratul. Alright, we're kind of bottlenecked, so we're just restore shields in the front. And we're just going to keep doing that. As long as Tidus doesn't die, that would just be disastrous. Bratis, go ahead, just die. Just die, Bratis. Restore shields, and I'm just going to... That's all you need to keep doing. It's so good. I would go so far as to say that maybe that ability needs its cooldown increased, or maybe its energy cost increased. I hate to say that, though, just because it's such a good ability, and I don't want it nerfed because I love it so much. I'm not saying that it needs to be nerfed, but I'm saying if you nerfed it, I think that it wouldn't have a really negative impact on the missions just because of how challenging they are. You know what? I think that maybe the enemy attacks are spawned just because of they're still attacking me, and I don't know where they're coming from unless they have a base like somewhere in the middle of the map. Let's go ahead and recharge shields again. These Ravagers just tearing apart buildings. My Dragoons tearing apart buildings. My Immortals tearing apart buildings. I got Stalkers in there. Let's blink them in. Use whatever it is, Barrage. We wiped out that carrier just immediately. And this is just really cool. I feel like there's a lot of tech here that overlaps, but you have a lot of options, and I like that a lot. There's nothing wrong with having multiple units that fill a similar role. It just means that you have options. So I like being diversified just because a lot of these units are really cool. I don't want my Stalkers taking the heat here. Let's go ahead and recharge shields, and I'm going to wipe out this whole base. Then I'll turn around and kill the Siling Spire, whatever it is. Is that what it is? I think it's a Siling Spire. The Siling Tower. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Let's finish it up. It's been a long one.
Our fates are one.
All right, and I would recommend go ahead and download this. There's a link in the description. This is really fun to play. I really like the different new units and unit compositions that you can roll with.
The Siling Tower is under our control.
Antaro Tazadar Tedis, I pray that you bring good news, as our situation for this expedition is not exactly the best.
We have pierced through Malzar's plans. He aims to harness the power of the ancient tomb and use its energy to revive Ulzar.
It is worse than we have surmised. The next ancient tomb is within the Temple of Sacrifices, guarded by what seems to be a void Archon. Tedis, you are to take Zeratul with you and go to the temple. Gratis, you are to return to the mothership for debriefing. I will send Artanis to aid you inside the temple. Be on your guard, Tedis. We will need you and your companions for what is to come.
Motherfucking executor thinking that he's gonna tell Artanis where to go? Not Artanis tells other people where to go, huh? Either way, I mean, honestly, Bratis, he always just runs in and dies given the enemy composition, so it's probably better that we're going to get a different hero in his place. He was a cool hero, but it was kind of hard to utilize him offensively. Only defensively was he particularly helpful. Anyway, again, fantastic mission. I have a fun time when I play these, and that is always my #1 thing. When I finish a mission, I look back and I say, did I have fun playing this? And then you do like, oh, well, was the terrain good? Sure. Was the enemy AI good? Yeah. Was the custom units cool? Yeah. But the #1 thing that you should always concern yourself with is, did I have fun playing this? Because it could be the most bizarre map on the planet. It could be the most vanilla map on the planet. And if you have fun playing it, that, to me, is really all that should matter. And then beyond that, it's just it's like you're nickel and diamond against the map. If you want to say, well, the terrain could have been better, but let me be clear: the terrain of these maps is excellent, and I really love the custom units. So, alrighty, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.